Hello, my name is Levent Gürgen. I'm the president of the Urban Technology Alliance, a global alliance for testing and validating innovative smart city solutions. I'm very happy to be here today in this very exciting event. I would like to thank again to the organizers of the event, in particular the Sejong City, our partner, for giving me the opportunity to present the Urban Technology Alliance activities to you. I hope to be able to convince you about the importance and relevance of our activities so that you can join us and collaborate together to make the smart city paradigm a reality. So, who is the Urban Technology Alliance? What does it do and what are its main reasons of existence? I will give you a bit more details in the coming minutes, but if I can summarize the UTA in one sentence, this would be the following. So, UTA is a global network of cities, industry and academy teaming up to organize city-scale pilots to validate technical, economic and social angles of innovative solutions for smarter cities. We are a global network of cities, innovative industry and academy, fruit of years of collaboration in the past, eventually incorporated as a non-profit association established in Geneva, Switzerland on December 2019. Yes, we have been incorporated just at the beginning of this unfortunate global pandemic, which certainly slowed down a bit our activities, but we are now back with full force with our leading cities around the world, such as Grenoble, Taipei, our 4 Korean cities, Sejong, Busan, Bucheon and Seong cities, our Japanese members such as Fujisawa, Saitama, Tsukuba cities, and other cities around the world, in addition to our prestigious industrial and academic partners. We are accompanying cities in their journey of smartness and sustainability. So, what does Urban Technology Alliance do? Urban Technology Alliance is a worldwide testing environment for smart city solutions. Those solutions cannot be validated in lab environments. They should be given to cities and to citizens, who are the only ones that can validate and approve those solutions. UTA thus provides city-scale testbeds for this validation, not only from the technical perspective but also from the social and economic perspectives. Secondly, UTA provides a matchmaking platform to bring together those stakeholders with complementary skills and boost collaboration for common objectives. We help cities with neutral guidance only for the good of the city and its citizens. Smart city industry needs this city-scale testing environment for validation of their innovative solutions by end users. And similarly, researchers need this platform to understand the real needs of cities and citizens, so to focus their research on those specific needs. And last but not least, UTA provides a global perspective. Yes, indeed, we know that each city is unique. However, they share many similar challenges, technical, environmental, economic or societal. UTA share with its members the lessons learned, experiences and know-how of their cities around the globe. So, how is the UTA organized to achieve those objectives? So, the activities of the Urban Technology Alliance is organized in 5 main working groups. The core group is the testbed working group. Testbed working group, it collects the problems from the cities, solutions from the innovators, and build up teams to join forces and to tackle with those problems. The teams are composed of complementary expertises, data platforms, data analysis tools, network providers, etc. And if there are alternatives for a given city problem, cities choose the best solution for them with the guidance from the other working groups, and if necessary, with the neutral guidance from the academic partners. Around the testbed working group, there are 4 other groups that are assisting the testbed working group, namely the technical working group providing technical guidelines, reference architectures, relevant standards, integration plans, business working group providing networking opportunities to find funding for the deployments, regional, national or international public funds or private funds, It also provides a B2B matchmaking for business opportunities and deployment replication possibilities for the members. The Sustainability Working Group is here to define metrics, KPIs for evaluation of the deployment, KPIs for social acceptance, or KPIs for the environmental impact of the solutions, KPIs for life cycle assessment of the solutions, and all of those are the part of the activities of this working group. And finally, the social working group is here to raise the voice of the citizens and keep reminding to the technical partners that the solutions are eventually to best serve the citizens. Part of its networking activities, UTA regularly organizes events that bring together not only UTA members but also guest participants, which are expected to be future members actually, to share experiences and lessons learned within the community. Here you see a latest event we organized last December. Unfortunately, we had to do it for sure remotely, but still very fruitful, bringing together many important smart city actors worldwide. I invite you to explore the event in our website, and also you can revisit the sessions recordings at our YouTube page. You can catch up presentations from our participant cities like Taipei, Grenoble, Glasgow, Vancouver, Columbus, Pilsen, Santander, etc., in addition to our other industrial and academic partners. You can also revisit actually a virtual exhibition area we had put in place, where you can discover some of the smart city activities of our members. Okay, here are some example testing environments from our members, and also some example projects we have done so far. Sejong City, which is being the new center of Korea, demonstrates not only with this great event that they organize, but also their recent investments in the smart city topic, being, for instance, one of the national pilot cities in Korea. Mobility, healthcare, and energy are some of their main concerns nowadays. And I guess during this event you already have discovered about the potential of Sejong. But you can also check the recording of the presentation of Ms. Minju Chung, which had been done at our last December event. So Busan, as you all know, another Korean city which started since long time their smart city activities. Large consortium of partners, industrial partners, building the Busan Eco Delta city. What I really like in Busan is that they have defined those 6 concrete objectives and specified 28 KPIs, which show that they really know where they want to go and how to evaluate and measure the success in reaching those objectives in a quantifiable manner. You can also explore the presentation of Mr. Guang, the master planner of Busan Eco Delta City, done at our December event. In addition to Busan and Sejong, we also have 2 new Korean city members, actually, as mentioned, Bucheon and Seong cities recently joined, which also have great smart city activities. So again, in Asia, Taipei, one of the most populated city member of UTA, has this city as a living lab approach, which is an innovative model actually to validate smart city innovation. They have identified some priority topics, as you see here: public housing, smart transportation, smart healthcare, smart education, etc. And they are actually providing test environments in the city, very open to the international collaboration, to welcome innovators to test their solutions. You can also check the presentation done by Mr. Lee, who is the director of the Taipei Smart Cities Office, in our last December event. So another important supporters of UTA are our Japanese city members, such as Saitama City, a leading city in Japan in terms of carbon neutrality ambition. Actually, it is one of the few cities that have fixed this ambitious objective of being carbon neutral by 2050. And Saitama City is indeed hosting this global event next year, bringing together cities around the world to discuss about the environmental issues which concern of all of us. And you can discover the presentation from Mr. Mayor Hayato Shimizu, who honored us with his participation to our last December event. Fujisawa, another pioneer city in Japan that will host some part of the Olympic Games this summer, with the support of their partner Keio University and the NTT East. We have already done several pilot deployments with the city of Fujisawa on environmental monitoring, smart tourism, participatory sensing, giving the power to the citizens. You can also discover the presentation done by Mr. Tatsuo Fukuda at our December event. And we are flying to Europe, Santander in Spain. Probably one of the smartest cities in Europe, with huge IoT deployments, around 10,000 devices in the city. As a very close partner to UTA, we have already organized several pilots, from smart mobility to smart tourism or to environmental monitoring. And a close partner of the city, Telefonica, has presented the smart city activities of Santander in our last event in December. And last example, another European founding member, Grenoble, where I'm actually based in, which is located at the French Alps. A great innovation ecosystem, probably second following the Paris region, the Grenoble area, which is also used to know as the Silicon Valley of Europe, provides great opportunities of smart city testing environment. Finally, I wanted to give this last example about the deployment we have done more than 2 years ago in Grenoble area with collaboration of our Korean partners. 2 years old but still relevant. It was about the smart skiing. With some of our European and Korean partners, we have set up a joint cross-border, cross-continent actually experimentation involving skiers and ski stations from France in Champs and Korea in Pyeongchang during the period of Winter Olympic Games in 2018 to test some of the innovation from our partners. We have deployed a large-scale LoRa network both in Champs and in Pyeongchang, built connected sensors and actuators, deployed for instance in the ski or snowboard shoes to measure the skiing activities of the users, and build interesting smart applications such as real-time remote friendly competition between French and Korean amateur skiers on their skiing skills, to provide information about the crowdness levels of the slopes to the facility managers, itinerary to slopes, finding family and friends, etc. Really took quite interest at regional, national and international levels and allowed us to keep the collaboration with our partners after the deployment even, and we are currently now working on a follow-up and replication deployments with some other ski resorts. And those are just examples. Many other city scale testbeds continuously joining to us, and we are currently working on new deployments, ideas that we will be announcing soon. So hopefully you will be joining us and we will build even more interesting deployments altogether. And I would like to end my presentation with this final slide, with which I would like to emphasize again the importance of involving citizens in shaping the future smart city applications. We should bear in mind that a city is smart if and only if it responds to the emerging needs and concerns of their citizens. I really like this quote from William Shakespeare, which in my opinion summarizes quite well the essential nature of being citizen-centric for smarter cities. What is the city but the people? If I have asked this question to you maybe 1.5 years ago, the answer would probably not be so evident. But today, the answer is easier to give, probably for most of you. Just think about last year, these times, locked down in your apartment, looking by the window, seeing the city but the people. Thank you.